How is everybody bloomin' doing? Good. Glad to hear you're well. Hang on, let's get the old camera on, shall we? Hello, Mr. Orwell.
Hello. Oh, your picture looks so good. And look, I look like I've just crawled out the grave with my shitty camera.
It's
Happy
because
New
you're like,
Year, everybody.
hello. You're mainly lit by the screen and the backlight.
I've got this lamp. I've got this thing.
Oh,
Oh, I got this. It's like a big
oh,
old
oh, magic.
lamp. And it's the camera. It's so bad, this webcam. I thought it was a really good one when Den got them at work, and it turns out terrible. Absolutely
Are they
terrible.
like the ring light thing ones?
The ring one. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is. But
those are rubbish.
yeah, they are. Yeah, it's been nothing but a bane in my existence. But I'm
Being
going to
upstaged
redo
by
all
a
the
cat's
lighting.
butt,
Yeah.
just in case, just to point it
Ah,
out as you're all thinking it, but there is just the cat's just there.
yeah. Yay, kitty, flash banging. Everybody, sorry about that. Wow, how is everybody doing? Did everyone have a nice Christmas?
I'm still recovering from Christmas. I think I'm more tired post-Christmas than I was pre-Christmas. I always
I
forget
thought
that Christmas is not particularly restful some of the time.
I found it quite restorative. I have to say this year.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, actually, I feel fairly rested. I have to say, I went back to work today, and was ready. Really
Mm.
wanted to get back to things. And the reason I was late now is I just lost track of time. All I've done all day today is like chat and look at jobs lists and look at where we are, and do that thing when you've been away from the project for a little bit, so you can get fresh
Try and
eyes.
remember what the hell you were doing, what you were
Yeah,
in the middle of.
before Christmas we couldn't really see the wood for the trees, but having had a little break, we were able to come back and have a look at it and sort of make some good decisions. I think, which is
Yes.
nice.
Did everybody have some time off?
Yeah, George didn't take as much as he should have. Like he did some work on art styles, but it's something he's been sort of playing with now for like a year, and we're still kind of playing with.
See, now
Um,
he's only got himself to blame. He can't blame us.
yeah,
That's
right.
purely his
Yeah,
decision to not take any
absolutely. Yeah,
holiday.
he has to sue himself at this point. Yeah,
Somebody has to sue him.
yeah,
I'll have a go.
yeah. Have a go. Oh, it'll be fun to sue George. How's things with you? What can you talk about? What can't you talk about?
Yeah, not much I can talk about. I'm moving, as you know, to a new job
Yeah,
very
very
soon.
excited about it.
Um, yeah, I think I can talk about that. I'm sure I can talk about that. I've signed a contract. Can't tell you anything sort of behind the scene, but I'm going to be working at 2 Point Studios, which is
How
exciting.
about that,
It
everybody?
is a little bit of
I
a
think
dream
that's
come true.
exciting because I've kind of heard of them, which
Yeah,
puts like,
I've played those
which
games.
puts you way ahead of Notgames, like immediately. Yeah, man, and I've played a few of their games, and I really like their games. And isn't their heritage back
Yeah, the
to
guys
some
that
of the
Theme
originals?
Park and Theme Hospital, yeah,
Right.
those
So
are the
I've been
same
playing their
same
games
guys.
forever. I really hope you end up working with someone who goes, I knew him when he was a jumped up little prick of 25, that Orborn. He used to work at Domark, or someone like that. A load
Almost
of people
certainly.
like me, but even less woke. Like super offensive old people. Hello, chat. Right, that's Alex and I having said a rude hello to each other while
Yeah,
all of you
that's
are
how we do it.
watching. What have we got? I can see "fuck you, lobster" is and "kill lobster gorn." Why is there anger? What's happening? Is lobster still here? No, lobster's still here, not been killed. Okay, that's good.
They did a big chain and Lobster fucked it up.
Ah,
So it's got to be
2
one
Point
non-conformist,
Studios,
you know.
like the 2 Point Tycoon games, says Uwu. Brilliant name.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Exactly like that. Those fine folk. Now it's
I wondered today whether we could do a little sporkle, which for the uninitiated is just some fun little quizzes. And
yeah.
I pulled it up, and there is actually a not for broadcast sporkle.
No.
Yeah,
Okay, first of all, let's ask chat. Anyone want to claim
yeah.
authorship
Was
of
it
this? Did
you?
one of you make
It
this
was by Runs on Gasoline as the
runs
username.
on gasoline? Is that
I
one of
don't
you guys,
recognize the
DJ?
username.
Is that you, DJ? Roman? I know you're a cheeky one. No, you're not here. Or are you? No, Roman's... Oh, no, you are here, Roman. There you are, yeah.
They say their name is Kriya.
I'd lie, but I'm too scared that
profile.
whoever made it is actually here. Yeah, good one.
Yeah,
I shall claim you
they
made it.
probably are. Let's be
I'm
honest.
Spartacus. Brilliant.
Right, so
Well,
doing the screen
I
share and see
think
how we do.
that is a really, really, really good idea.
With the chat's help, especially, I think we'll be fine. There's some of these, looking at the first couple questions, that I can get, but there's a couple that we might need a bit of help. All right, if I share that, it's horrible ads. Sorry, let me zoom in and try and avoid all the ads. Everyone see that?
I don't know how to make myself. Oh yes, I have to click it. That's it.
I'm like breaking up. My camera's going crazy.
It is, I think, a shame. Or what I'm saying is, your camera is going mental.
I know. It looks like we're being hacked by Disrupt.
Very good.
Very good.
I think it is a shame that we no longer have the fabulous lighting and sofas set up that we had when we had the offices. I think,
yeah.
There is a definite. We are now much more your sort of indie than we were when we had all that space and stuff. But I think that the general level of content hasn't really, altered.
No, and that's mainly because we had Dennis who sorted it out for us. I think if I actually had to set all that stuff up every time, I wouldn't have liked it very much.
Right now, we don't even have opening titles because I was going to learn how to do it, and I tried, and I could never get it to work. I tried a couple of times. What I should have done is just gone, Flux, help me. Will you run the stream? And then we'd have been all right. But I didn't. And, I've blown my chance now. Right. So we are.
Can you actually see that text?
I can see that text. Can everybody else? A DJ said, could you zoom in, please?
I've done another zoom. How's that? I can zoom even further if you want. How's that?
Oh, that's pretty good.
You can't read that. I think we're in trouble.
If you can't read that, our faces must be too big.
All right. We've got apparently 10 minutes to do these 30 questions. But I reckon we can do it easy. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alex's last name. Even I know that one. Okay, Winston. Alex's wife. Well, we've already got a problem with that one. I'd go spouse, but
yeah, spouse. Yes.
What is the name of the play performed at the end of day 8?
I know that. That's Hey Friendship. Hey Satan. That's what that is.
Come on, guy. What is the name of Sam's sibling?
Yeah.
Some easy ones to get us started.
Chris, yeah.
Name either of the advanced leaders.
Okay. Julia Salisbury.
Oh, we've got to do full name. Okay.
Yeah.
Either competitor in sports board. What's the other one? What is her name? Ellie Stryker.
Yeah, do the difficult one.
What does Jesus say the people of the street called him?
Go on. Right. What is that? I love that question. Is it Mr. Cheese?
I think it is Mr. Cheese Slice.
Mr. Cheese Slice. They call him Mr. Cheese Slice.
I don't even remember. There probably isn't any other context to that joke other than they used to call me Mr. Cheese Slice. I feel like there should be something that I'm forgetting.
People of the street call him. Yeah, his street.
In either country spoken to in the foreign minister's interview. Oh, don't worry about that.
I know that. I thought there was. Hang on, there's more than. Oh no, because one's our country. Okay, yeah. So we spoke to Svenland, and we spoke to
Urkistan.
Urkistan. Yeah, but Svenland is the harder one.
Oh wait, I'm in the wrong question. That's Svenland in there. What does Jeremy incorrectly claim his name is during the interview with Sonia Artleach?
Oh my God.
By incorrectly, I mean, I presume it means sort of sarcastically.
Well, no, isn't that isn't Sonia?
Oh, it's during the lockdown.
It's all of those.
Oh,
he does
God.
more than one. Okay, well, when he's on with Sonia. Oh my God. Okay, chat, you're going to help us. Is it Jeffrey?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Donington. The chat says Jeffrey Donington. Yes,
Well
thank you,
done.
chat.
Well done. Multiple of you got it.
That's
Name
brilliant.
any of Megan's exit remarks from the end of the lockdown. Oh, I'm off to.
Exit remarks. Name any of them. Mocha's Black isn't from the end of the
No.
lockdown.
What if we got it back in here again?
Right. When
I'm
she's,
glitchy for
because
everyone,
in
but
one of them she's Australian, one of them she's like,
yeah, she said something
the
really obscene when
devil.
she's upset when she's Australian.
She says something about bogans, doesn't she, or something like that?
Yeah, about like blowjobs or something. Something for a 50 or like something for a shifty. Giving out
Yeah.
blowies for I can't remember.
Name any of Megan's exit remarks. I'm not
It's
even
their
sure.
remark, so it's the thing she says right at the end of any of the lockdown.
What was Megan's thing?
We'll get to you someone online once we've done this quiz.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to that.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Yeah. Isn't one of them like have a treacle night?
Oh, it is. It's something like that, isn't it?
Let's try have a treacle night. That's from the chat. I didn't think of that.
No,
That
it's
was
not have a
plot.
treacle night.
Okay. Right, let's carry on. Let's come back. We'll come back to this.
Alex's daughter's name is something I should remember immediately.
Yeah, she
Charlie
remembered
is
Claude. It's
just
Susie.
Charlie Susie.
Because she's got a theme. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
How many transition centers are opened after the Tempest?
Oh my
One.
God.
Is it one?
I can't be. I mean, they must have opened hundreds. I've got no idea. Chat 4. Julia Stan says 4. Yeah, we'll be back after these bandages. Yes,
That
right.
didn't work. It didn't. Not 4.
It's not 4 transition centers. Blocks thought it was tons as well. Yeah, I think it's tons. Blocks says 150 or something.
Not 150. Not 200.
DJ says it's more than 4. Okay, well, that's ruled out 3, 2,
Right.
and 1. That's excellent. 58. DJ says 58.
Nope.
Okay, moving on.
Homicidal children's toy. That
That's
I know.
Mr. Snuggle Hugs. That we do know.
Well, why is that not working?
Capital S.
What is happening?
I mean, that is correct. Oh no, is it Mrs. Snuggle Hugs that causes the?
Yes, it is.
Nice question.
That was a good question. Tommy's nickname.
The fingernail. Is he the fingernail?
He is the fingernail. Jeff Algebra's wife is called
Angela Algebra.
Angela Algebra, of course.
Yeah.
What did policeman Robert Peel have in his cupboard? Will you just accept the word gimp? Yes.
Yes, so wicked.
Which desk function is needed during the heat wave?
The fan.
Fan?
Yeah.
Which character can die on day 296? Can assume that's probably Jeremy.
That's Jezza.
The 3 variants of the Mr. Bear song. There's a surreal one.
There's a surreal one. There's an.
That's not.
I don't know if it's called obscene or nasty or
dirty. Dark. Thank you, Ray. Oh, I have to do all of them. Dark, normal, surreal.
normal, macabre, and surreal.
Macabre. Yes, well done. Lobster. Well done, someone online. Well done. We've got 2.5 minutes. One of Alex's children joins the advanced go-getters. Charlie boy.
Funny.
What's the name of the woman who interviews the
Robin.
Somerset
That
Bentleys?
was you.
Yeah. What is the name of the movie starring Lawrence Blunderclatch?
The Medicated.
Dude, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Which child can be overseas when the
Susie.
bomb drops?
I didn't realise we only had 2 minutes left.
Which celebrity is interviewed on day 371? Well, I don't know any of the
What's the
numbers.
name of the show from 371 sponsored by Advance? Must be the
That's going to be the notice board.
So the
which
celebrity
means
must be her.
Jesus.
No,
Oh,
Jesus. I don't think it is. I think it's Little C.
Little C. Yeah. What do they use for any? What
Mushrooms.
substance? Many mushrooms to you? No.
Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's crystals.
Probably Flards.
Oh yeah, of course it is. It is Flards. How could I not know that?
We already got the name of Alex's son. So who wins the sports board? Everyone. Which conspiracy theorist is revealed to be a member of Disrupt?
Bob Bozeman, Robert Bozeman.
No one who gave you his job is.
Oh, that's Dave.
Dave. All right, so we need the.
Okay.
We just need the end of exit remarks and how many transition centers. Have
Come
a
on, chat.
peaceful night. Have a 300. So
Hadar says it's 300.
it is. Well done.
Oh, now we just need one of Megan's exit remarks. Devil May Cares.
It is. It's that's what we need. It's one of the segment names, and we've done it.
Ah,
with an average score of 69, we've got 100%.
Well, I hope one day that the maker of it knows that we actually played that.
Yeah, and we didn't get it straight away.
Yeah,
we should have done.
That was good. I enjoyed that as well. Some of the answers really made me laugh.
Yeah.
Flards being the main one. Shall we? Did a load of questions come in?
Yes.
You said something in the middle. You were like, "We'll get back to that later."
What was their name? Only Online or someone like that. Someone online posted a bunch of questions.
Are you still with us, someone? Yes, you are. I can see you in the audience there. Okay, well, in that case, let's give you some attention. Welcome, someone online. I like that in your picture, you're clearly smoking a cigarette and are a stick drawing of a glove puppet smoking a cigarette. That's fantastic, actually. I'm quite enjoying that. Right, sorry. Have you found the questions?
Yes. Is there any reason why, under new management, the coda where Megan reports Disrupt winning the election cuts off earlier than it used to?
What?
Nope. This is the first I'm hearing of that.
Disrupt cuts off earlier than it used to. Where did it used to?
How much earlier?
How much earlier? Yeah. I mean, that might be a trim.
It might have just been yeah. I want to see whatever this calendar is you're going on about. That's for sure.
Yeah, what calendar?
You made an NFB calendar. It used to have a bit at the end with the Disrupt TV logo, and now it doesn't.
I wonder why.
Probably was a fixed bug somewhere.
Yeah.
But that would have been a long time ago. If it's changed recently, that's
a hell of a long time. If it's changed recently, then who's done that?
We're in trouble.
Yeah.
Does the Crown Prince report Jeremy mentions happen on a day that isn't played? Yes. I think that's just a general reference to. Oh yeah, it's like a piece of actual journalism that he gets to do that Meghan hasn't gotten to do or something, I think.
Oh yeah.
What's the royal family like? I think I wrote that one. I think I was more thinking of like a sort of Saudi Arabian crown prince.
Because he wants to go and do the interview, doesn't he? And Meghan got it.
Yeah.
The Crown Prince report when I feel like it was a royal visit to us.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining too.
Yeah, Meghan got.
And the entertainment person went and got.
Went and did the interview with the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, basically. It's like that type of. That's how.
Are there royals though? That's a good question.
Well, there would be in the Middle East still.
As in, does the territory have royals. I guess not. They're never
Not
mentioned.
after Advance, I don't think.
We never sort of talk about
We never talk
the
about that.
solution of the monarchy, so
Yeah,
I'm guessing
no,
no.
maybe not.
Was the national anthem slam ever an actual? Oh, the national anthem slam ever an actual thing that a player of the game won by writing the anthem? No, they were all written by Jay, apart from one that was sort of written by a child, and Jay added the music afterwards.
Yeah, that one maybe. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's an actual thing. Wow, imagine if I'd. Yeah, that'd be great. We could have farmed out that entire job of writing that anthem as a
Would have been
competition. Called it a
that would have been
competition.
cool.
Paid no one. I mean, think of the money we'd have saved. The
It made a
exploitation.
fortune.
Nowadays, you'd just ask an AI to do it, wouldn't you? It's like, I don't know what needs me anymore. Yeah,
Why were the old games taken down? For various
various
reasons, I
reasons.
would
Yeah,
say. Um,
mainly though, the reason they were taken down was because we could no longer support them in any way whatsoever. So every time Steam updated or Apple updated their API or Google updated, because we used to be out not what
the
did we
name we
change the name?
wanted.
Not yeah, not the name we wanted was out on iPhones for a while. I know that, and Android, and we had to come down very early off of them. And then I think Not Cod came down because again, I think there was something we needed to do that we with Steam that we just couldn't do. We couldn't get verified at a certain point or something. So
Yeah,
it was just
and there was
easier to
just
take it
starting to
down and go
break, and
back.
then there was
Yeah,
because we made them before. It was like Windows 7 or Windows. Yeah,
yeah,
what Windows are we on now? It's like 2 Windows ago,
yeah,
and they were kind of a bit broken, and we felt like it wasn't really right to keep selling something and keep getting bug reports that we knew we'd never be able to fix because
yeah.
it
And
was
we
on
mean the
made on
code
Game
base.
Maker.
Yeah, yeah. It was made on a very old version of Game Maker. So I think they just aged out, unfortunately. It's a shame. Like, like I still have them because if they're in your Steam library, obviously you still have them. And you'll know if you've run them recently, they do still just about work. Well, we ran Not Cod a year and a half ish ago because I remember we
Mm,
played it in the
we
old
did.
office. So it
Yes,
must
we
have been a
did.
long time ago. And there were bits of it I remember really enjoying and other bits which made me feel like, oh, that hasn't dated well or oh, it's so clunky or what have you. We didn't play
Yeah.
Not the Man We Wanted again. I haven't played that for the longest time,
No,
but I
that
have
would be a
very
fun
fond
stream
memories of
sometime.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, that was really
Andy
fun.
was really good at that. Yeah, really good game.
Mm,
Uh, we
that was
we
over 10 years ago, you
trademarked
know.
Not God, so we definitely earned that. We owned that name. Uh, you don't have to share if you can't. I'm just curious because I've used the same naming convention for one of my game prototypes, and I wouldn't want to share it under that name if it's illegal. Be careful. That's all I'll
Yeah,
say. Be careful.
the thing to know is that trademark is very different to copyright. So a copyright is the intellectual property of the piece of work that you're doing, but a trademark is the public name, and those are registered. And if you sell something that is similar to a product with a similar name to something that is trademark, you could get in trouble. And it's very different from copyright,
Copyright.
and sort of there's not really much kind of parody or sort of joke protection around trademarks. So in the same way you couldn't release a product called shit Coca-Cola or not, though what's his name did do shit Starbucks, didn't
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he? And I think in America got away with it, but I don't know if that's because it was actually quite good marketing for Starbucks and they saw the funny side, as opposed to if you actually started up a business that. Uh, but yeah, so be careful, I would say.
Yeah, I would say be careful. It's probably not worth it. It's not worth the hassle. Find a different way. Make sure the people you're taking the piss out of have a sense of humour. I would say, and not just
Lawyers
them,
very rarely
their
do.
legal departments. Make sure everybody involved has a good sense of humour, because even if you do everything right, they can still mess your life up. Do you really want to be in a lawsuit for
Yeah,
months,
unfortunately, even if you're
years?
completely right, people can.
You
If they
Still
have
going
more
to take.
money than you, they can still take you to court for something, even if you did nothing wrong. This is no comment on anything that happened to us, by
No,
the
no,
way.
no.
It's just a warning on
Yeah.
don't
You don't
mess
want
with
to
people.
necessarily poke the bear unless you've got some protection.
I'm having a look at this. Did you see the calendar link that was posted, Jay? It
Yeah,
was
it's
by
up a bit.
Angelic
Yeah,
Chris.
okay. Oh, yeah, I've just opened it now. 12 months, 10 artists. Fun Calendar Project 2026.
Each month, the year is accompanied with a special art piece depicting an important event within the not broadcast universe. This is awesome, you guys.
This is incredible.
I approve of the Juby Jumbo's name on Tumblr as Save Me, Alan James. It's awesome.
Yeah. Graham Bannon. Oh, wow. That quote is amazing. That's so George.
The Graham Bannon sexy calendar is amazing.
Isn't it?
That's exactly what he would do as well.
That's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
And you put the dates on the days. That's awesome.
Oh my god. I so want a print out of this.
Yeah, me too. I might make myself a physical copy of this.
Yeah, me too. I haven't got a calendar yet this year.
Ah, Magnus and Dolores is very cute.
Isn't it?
That's an incredibly accurate representation of the inside of Paul's house. The only bit of Paul's house that I've ever seen.
It is. The uprising. God, the art is beautiful, you guys.
On the uprising, Raygon Newman, Bring It All Clowns one. I love the kind of cut out photos from the game used as like little cardboard cutouts. That's awesome. Yes, I can screen share. Otherwise, you're just literally watching us react to this, aren't you?
Yeah, sorry, chat. You the ones that the quote choices are absolutely wonderful. Oh, July art by comic. That is fantastic. Oh my god.
These are
Genuinely
incredible. Plague
speechless.
Dog, this
Oh
is
my
amazing.
god. September art by Avi Marvel 07. Oh, you sharing your one? Okay, good. I'm just gonna look at it on yours. Then we're looking at it together. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
That art style is so beautiful.
Wow. Trippy as hell. God. Wow.
Oh my god, yeah, that's the one I was just saying. Isn't that just like that's extraordinary?
It's gorgeous, and the colours and
Yeah, the composition of that image. Who are you, Aval Maval 7? whose name I've just massively fucking mispronounced.
But there they are.
Pissed off.
Avel Mavel, that is insanely
Marvel,
gorgeous
yes,
piece of
I'm
work.
going with that. That is absolutely beautiful. Are you a professional artist, Avel Marvel? What do you do? Do you want to be a professional artist, Avel Marvel? Yeah, I love it. Sydney. Oh my God, what a quote.
Wow.
FNL. Wow. Yeah, what I love is you all have such wonderfully distinct and like nice sort of proper styles of your own, distinct and
Yeah.
lovely. It's not generic. God, you're a talented group. Oh my God, another beautiful picture. Oh, I wonder
The
if the bear
likenesses are
can see
so good as
that.
well.
Yeah.
It's
Ah,
like
Juby
bang on.
Jumbo. God, I wish I could draw like you guys can.
Yeah.
All of those things happen in December, do they? All of those levels or events. That's amazing. Wow. Oh, oh, look
That's
at that.
awesome.
Straight out of the nightly show. That's so brilliant.
Wow. Guys, that's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah. I mean, that is extraordinary. Do you guys really just love November? Says DJ. All the events happened there. Yeah, to be fair, I do like November, but I don't think that
It's
was
a
deliberate.
dramatic place for things to be.
Yeah. I know that we did talk like way more than we probably should have about pathetic fallacy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Really early
no,
in the
we
process as
were
well.
doing it. Yeah, we really wanted to do that. So that could be why, because November's quite ominous. Thank you, says Angelic Chris. Making this calendar almost killed us. It is fantastic. How have you found anywhere that prints them yet? Have any of you printed any? Is there an online place where we can just push a button and one will arrive? How would we make that happen?
Just like a
Yeah,
yeah,
look,
I'm sure we
Ray
could
wants
print
one as
get them
well. I
printed.
plan on printing it. DJ will have one. It's free for you to print however you want. Yeah, it's not free if you don't own a color printer, though, is it, Angelic Chris? I've only got a little black and white thing I use for printing set lists because I'm an
You could
old
do that, print the black and white one, and then get some colouring pencils, and you got yourself an evening.
and ruin everyone's art.
Do a paint by numbers for Jay.
Yeah, I'll do it with Sharpies. I haven't got any coloured pencils. Yeah, fan art. Ah, it's not free paying artist either. Yeah, you could charge for it. That's what. I know you can't charge for it. Tiny Bill will sue all of us. I never said you could charge for it. You definitely can't charge for it. I don't own the IP. Weirdly,
Great. Thanks,
is
Roman.
the
Another
person
question.
on the loading screen Alex? Since Alex is meant to be the player, or is it just one interpretation of what Alex looks like? It was meant to be an androgynous every person. So obviously we had to make a decision about hairstyle. So that's why we went for short term.
Long-ish. Yeah, short, long-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sort of in that middle ground. But the idea was that it was you, the player, so that like we tried all the way through to not gender or racially describe you. Always a bit
Yeah.
tricky. Hey, Flux, how you doing?
Hey, Flux.
Blonde Alex and dark skinned female Alex and short hair Alex are technically real.
Yeah,
Technically, all
yeah.
versions of Alex are real.
That was the intention. Is Alex?
Yeah.
Alex is all of us.
What's Champed Up? We had the best game of Champed Up ever after we made the calendar. Is that young person slang? or is it an actual game? Have you ever
It's a
played Jamton?
drawing game.
Oh.
It's a Jackbox game. I have
Ah,
played Jam. I think I have. It's where you make your own champions and they sort of fight.
oh, that sounds fun. I like Jackbox games.
I'll have a Jackbox game.
My friend asked me, Luna, this is for you. Does Kenneth work in Channel One? Isn't he Bozeman's nephew?
He is Bozeman's nephew, yeah.
If he does, what does he work on? Additional
I
question: what
don't
is his?
think he does very much. I think
I
he's
don't.
the ultimate nepotistic. He's there
Definitely,
because
he's
and
Bozeman's.
no one wants to say anything. No one complains because it's Bozeman's nephew. So he sort of sets himself up little projects. I think he's got
He's
his own office, which is actually just like a broom cupboard or stationery cupboard or something. And he makes people come into his office to talk to
like it, like that guy Tom in Succession. He's
it.
probably even got. He's probably even got an assistant that he bullies.
Yeah, he's somewhere between Tom and Greg from
Yes,
Succession. It's both of them.
brilliant. Great question.
Good old Kenneth. How did that not make it into the calendar, Ray? That's a masterpiece. But though I do think you're being very generous with the amount of abs that he's got.
What's going on? What are you looking at? I'm looking at Julia, the
I'm at the bottom of
champion
the
of
chat. There's a
causing.
Bannontarian Prime.
Oh yeah, that was a rejected piece. Concept art. Kenneth is one of my faves. Yeah, it was a favourite of ours for a long time. We really, Kenneth had a life. Kenneth could have been our Alan Partridge had things gone a different way. He just kept cropping up in everything, different formats. But
Yeah,
don't
he
be
is
surprised if he
unfortunately a
turns
bit
up.
too much of all of those characters, isn't he? He really is just
Yeah,
sort of a slightly nerdy Alan
yeah, he
Partridge.
doesn't have a
And so
lot
is
of
Patrick
unique.
Bannon.
Oh, Patrick, man. Question about the Earth in the 1 to 8 days screensaver. What? The Earth is not inverted. In the 371 days screensaver, the Earth is inverted. Is it? So the question is, can we assume that in the NFB world, people are undecided about which Earth map is correct? We we could assume that. I mean, it's a stretch. Also, in the 8th day, we see a map with countries. Can we assume the borders of countries in our world and the NFB world are the same, but the names of countries and cities are different? I
You can
think
make all
that
sorts of
second one,
assumptions, I would say. I think that's kind
yeah,
of the point we were making is that you kind of have to make some vague assumptions
yeah.
and go from
The
there.
world's being reversed. I don't know what the screensavers are, but the fact that one world is one way up and one world is the other way up is definitely not deliberate. That will just be someone hasn't noticed when they've been putting it in like a title sequence or what have you. The countries, when we did the countries, I didn't want them to look like any real countries. I wanted them to look like nothing. But I think when Den did it, we were quite tight for time, if I remember. And I think what he actually ended up doing was taking real countries and like rotating them or reflecting them or spinning them. So there's one that looks a lot like upside down France, I think, and you know, so
Yes,
we did
actually. So we
actually
spent
do,
some time specifically to just not have very clearly, yeah, that there weren't very obviously existing countries.
yeah. I mean, like Svenland was meant to be kind of anywhere in Scandinavia, and Urkistan was supposed to be anywhere in that sort of Eastern Europe, southern through the sort of through the stans, Tajikistan and Kurdistan, and right through there. But also to have an element of ex-communism, ex-Russia about it. So we did want to be fairly vague because we didn't want to upset anyone anyway. Who lived in if you target a definite country, then you're kind of coming close to being quite racist. Whereas
It's a good
actually,
question from Lobster.
oh, yeah.
During one of the epilogues, Julia gets re-elected and other countries join the United Territories. Do they do so willingly, or is Julia up to her usual tricks?
I think they do it willingly if Julia has
I
won,
think so. Where
unless she
both
bullied them
Jeremy
into
and
it.
Alan are alive. So is that
Oh, is that the one
that's
where
the
they
sort of
temper
advanced
Julia?
one?
Yeah.
Or is it the one with post transition, post betterment Jeremy? Possibly.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think they're using either way like military force. Sort of, they may be joining sort of because they have to in a way politically, but I think there are benefits to the territories that
I think there's a benefit to the
the
vast
people join.
majority of the population if you go the advanced way. It's just it's not very good for the old elites. That
Mm.
they're the people that first suffer. They are for all of their horror show stuff that they do redistribute wealth pretty effectively. They do end poverty. They do attempt to provide free food. Even if they do fuck a lot of things up and bomb a lot of
Yeah,
people.
and there's a lot of like yeah, a lot of blows to personal freedom, but for the
Yeah,
greater good.
you can't have equality, full equality, without giving up loads of personal freedom. You can't enforce it. You know. A question about Julius Souls. Oh no, there's a better question above it. That is us running. That's our puppets in London.
Yeah, that's from 5 more years.
This old
Did you
ad.
guys start with that idea? What idea? Because this old ad has the flag of Great Britain in it. Well, that's because that's where we are, and that was in in the park we were filming in had that flag because
That's the country we live in.
that's the country we were in. Yeah.
That was never going to be part of the game, right? That old ad
Oh
is
yeah, of course. That's what
just
you. Yeah, it
that's
was,
just something we wrote when David Cameron got re-elected and went to
which is
London and
still on
filmed.
YouTube, I believe, if you want to
Yeah,
watch
because
it.
we was yeah, if you want to see it, it's still up. We were just doing comedy songs, and we stuck it in the game
Because we
for
just
a little.
needed some. We didn't want
We
to
just needed
film
some
stuff to
video.
prove the
Yeah,
concept, so we just put a bunch of our old videos
yeah,
in. But as you can imagine, I think someone earlier asked why did we take them out. Well, this one is a very specific reference to a very specific living British political
yeah,
leader, so
yeah.
it
That was
kind of
very
wouldn't make
targeted.
any sense. They're kind of funny-ish videos, but they don't really add
Yeah,
anything to the world, and in some cases like this one massively detract from it because they're completely unrelated. It's always
it,
better to have some stuff that actually has something to say and add something interesting or a different viewpoint on something
yeah,
rather than just using something silly.
yes. Like Orwell said, if you can cut, probably should. If it can come out, take it out. If it doesn't help, you know. Also, I think we for quite a long time were interested in the idea of um, being able to release games insanely quickly, so
Mm.
that when an event happened, we could be a game that would come out that would deal with that event within 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The South Park approach. So that was where a lot of the idea of sort of this rough art style and very simple games came from. Then it became apparent that games you just can't do it. You can't do it. Even if you can make the game in a week, it'll take you longer than another week to get it play tested, get the API working, all of that. Just wasn't going to happen really. So then we realised satire of other games was a good idea, maybe. But we were still keeping the games very political because David Cameron was a character in not GTA. So I think that's why maybe we did 5 more years, maybe tied into that as well. Basically, for ages, we were trying to write very sharp, up to date jokes. But by the time the games were releasing, the jokes were already dated. And by the time the games had actually sort of grown, they were completely out of date. We thought it was hilarious that Donald Trump would get elected when we were writing Not God. Do you remember we had President Trump as this
Yeah,
big joke?
yeah, with a like a no-go area around Birmingham.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it just didn't age well. We had jokes about Katie Hopkins, brilliant joke, but she's just fallen so far from the public consciousness that the joke
It's a
just doesn't work
different
anymore.
world.
Yeah, same as when you watch early South Park back, or any South Park back that's older than say 5 or 6 years, and the political jokes just seem obvious because they're not as sharp
We've
as
been
they were.
talking about them since
Yeah,
then, yeah,
yeah, they've
and we know what
become
happened afterwards. Like we have
yeah.
the benefit
And
of
all you're left with
hindsight.
is poo jokes and cock jokes, and not so they're what keep the show alive. But what makes it legendary is watching it when it's up to date, and they're the first ones to say it. And we wanted to do that be the South Park of games. It didn't happen.
Oh, I've just clicked that the things that you guys are sharing are from the Jackbox game. I
Ah,
got you. There's some very good, some of the best Jackboxing I've ever seen from Ray.
there's real colour
The
here.
Stinky Pat is great. Whoever drew that.
Stinky Pat.
If you yeah, scroll up a little bit to the above 5 more years, there's a group of 4 of them,
Ah,
and the
oh
bottom
yeah.
left one, Patrick Bannon. For a Jackbox drawing, it's amazing. It's got
Oh,
shading.
fantastic. Yeah, it's got colour patches. You can tell who it is. Vessel.
No AC unit. That's really funny.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What kind of family does Bozeman have? Almost nothing was mentioned about it. I would like to know more. I think that the expert on Bozeman is not here. Uh, I would say there are very few characters where Al or myself are not the expert on them. But Bozeman, you kind of got to have Andy here because he has created quite a backstory for himself there and then fed it to us. And then it's gone into
Yeah,
script.
because Bozeman was never really in like the main story. He was just kind
Yeah.
of like a tutorial voice character that
Yeah.
developed and then kind of took over. And
That's what
so
Andy
where it
does.
was very
He's
much,
insidious
yeah,
that way.
he inserts himself
Yeah. So
aggressively.
no, he's not wanted. Oh, he was going to join us today. I wonder if he'll join us for the last 10 minutes.
Bye, Flux. Lovely to speak to you. Thanks for coming
Lux,
down. Hope you had a
nice
good
to
Christmas.
see you on name. Loads of love. Uh, right. Any more questions? Andy, please come back. I have questions about the inside. Will we ever get Jenny's backstory that was gone from the heatwave? No. I doubt it. I can't remember it particularly. I know it was fucking awful. There was a car
It's
crash, wasn't
pretty
there?
tragic.
Like an
There was a,
abortion or a baby,
abortion.
a
Yeah,
miscarriage or something. God, it was really bad. Yeah, it really fleshed
it
her
was.
out, but it was unnecessary. See, like Orwell said, if you can cut, yeah, try and stay on target. It gave her tragedy and a reason why she is the way she is, which I thought was interesting.
Blocks
When
has a question about Julia. Obviously not ideologically similar, but I was thinking the other day that her method of political operation is not dissimilar to Margaret Thatcher. Any inspiration there or just coincidence?
definitely,
I
of
know how
course.
much you guys love Thatcher.
I mean, like Britain has had 3 female prime ministers, uh, and they have uniformly been awful, like really fucking bad for the country. Uh, and it's a real shame because like I really hoped that it would help, and it hasn't. Turns out it's not men or women; it's politicians. That
It's
appears to be the
politics,
problem.
yeah.
There's an entire species class. Uh, they
Yeah, I'm
all,
not sure. To
of
be a
course,
bit difficult, I'm not sure I agree with the premise that I'm not sure Julia's anything like Thatcher other than being a woman.
that she definitely shares that similarity. Thatcher was not afraid to
Thatcher was
front
quite
her
cold
enemy.
and hard. I guess Julia becomes a bit like that later on.
Yeah,
But I think at least at the beginning, unlike Thatcher, Julia comes from a real place of care and wanting the best for the majority of people, whereas I feel like Thatcher was coming from a place of stiff upper lip and fuck everybody, this is what's best for the economy.
Julia was based more on Emily Thornberry, a British politician, Labour politician, who was a lawyer and who became deputy prime minister to Jeremy Corbyn, or not deputy prime minister, deputy leader to Jeremy Corbyn, and has become less like Julia actually now. I think she's in the House of Lords now, but she's become quite a jolly sort of, almost like going the way of Nursey on Blackadder, sort of
Mm,
very jolly, sort of nice, jolly hockey sticks type, become posher, I think, if anything, rather than Julia, who becomes harder. and more lonely after the war. But I don't think you do something like that and stay the same, really. You know, she has to kill her best friend. That can't be easy. I think Julia is a really interesting character, really brave in some ways with her ruthlessness. I just really like the way she's so complex. I wonder if that comes from both of us writing her and then having to kind of weave two people's things that don't always completely align, but they actually do, and they make a person more human because actually humans
Mm.
are so contradictory. And it's like, well, how could that, he was such a nice, quiet guy. What do you mean he killed 8 children with a fucking shotgun? That thing of like, we're such a mixture of things. I think maybe that's a strength in having two writers work on a character. Like Jeff, the
Yeah,
contradiction of Jeff Algebra, that he is simultaneously like, I love whenever he appears. I hate him, but I fucking love that he's there. And I love that
yeah.
he's harmless, but he's also hateful, but he's not actually to kill anyone or, do
No,
anything.
he's just like wants you to make you turn inside out with embarrassment every time he opens his
Yeah.
mouth.
It's the massive David Brent sort of character.
Yeah,
Yeah. And that definitely comes from both of us having chucked edges to him, and like he came
and
out so
almost
rounded.
competed with each other for the sort of shit that he could do. Like, right, who can make him the worst?
Once we knew Dan would say literally anything, he did not care what words we put in his mouth. He never once complained. Uh, I had a singer who I won't name for reasons that will become obvious when I tell this story. I was doing a song for a video game over Christmas, and I had a line in it that was like a really edgy joke, and I knew it was an edgy joke. And I'd written a couple of lines that went after it to kind of soften the joke, to sort of say,
Right.
I know it's an edgy joke, but here's another joke that says why it's okay that it's an edgy joke. And I wasn't sure that the publisher was going to want this fucking joke. Um, and I sent it to the publisher, and they were like, look, you're going to have to do us 2 versions, one with that joke in and one without. And then the singer arrived, and the singer was like, I don't think I want to sing that. Uh, so I rang the publisher and was like, the singer's not that comfy with this joke, and we both know you're not going to use that version. Should we just not make that version of the joke? And that's what we ended up just not making
Yeah,
it
that does
anymore.
sound like one of those things. Like, let's do both options and we'll
Yeah,
decide later. It's like, this
yeah.
is your way of telling
Why
me
don't
that
we?
you're never
Yeah,
going to use it, are you?
maybe I don't get the singer to sing this joke. Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
can't remember what led me to that. What we were talking about there.
It's worth a go, though, isn't it? You got to.
You've got to try for it. Oh, Jeff, yeah. Whereas Dan would have sung it. Like, no hassle at all. Stuff
Oh,
Dan sang for
absolutely.
Mr. Bear, absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. No morals, that guy.
No shame.
Anything for a cheap buck.
Anything for a laugh. Yeah, I love him. Absolutely love that guy. We've got only about 5 minutes left. Should we just check for any more questions?
Final call for your question.
Final call for questions. I don't know if this has been answered, but what were they talking about here? Don't know. That looks like Blunder. She's leaning in to say, Blunder Clutch is in a bad mood or something like that.
Yeah, I think they're
Looks
talking
like an
about
early one.
whatever happens before or after the thing.
It's
Can't
Blue
remember which
Studio
one.
from the look of the cards.
Yeah.
Don't know. Where is that happening? If you tell me where that's happening, I might know. Blocks. I was thinking the same sense. She isolated her cabinet, took decisions. Yeah, okay. One more glass lobster would have been fine.
Strange question, but what was Jeremy's role in Disrupt before, past the ending? Was he still doing his journalist job, even while hiding? Trying to imagine his rebel years after the trial, and I'm kind of stuck right now. So, like, when he's like on the run, but
I would
alive, what's he
imagine
up
he.
to?
Yeah, what's he up to? Yeah, is he helping with the Night of Fire? Like,
I
was he
think he's
involved?
a sort of communications guy, isn't he? He's
I
like
think
right. He's in charge of kind of
yeah. I think he's
PR.
strategic behind the scenes. He can't be public because obviously he's on the run. So, but he could well be writing some of Alan's monologues and scripts, or talking with him, working with him behind the scenes. Or maybe he's just going and staying like at his aunt's house and making model planes. And occasionally Alan makes contact and Jeremy goes, "Oh, I wouldn't do that." And then he's really scurrilous and rude to him. And then Jeremy
Yeah,
goes somewhere
part of me
else.
just always assumed that he was just sort of in hiding, keeping his head down, and
Yeah. I mean, he is keeping his head down. I think the important thing is he is impotent. He has no mouth. You think he has no mouthpiece. But of course, he has been there tempering Alan and stopping Alan's more extreme violent side from running riot. I think that he has been doing. Whether Alan reached out to him or he reached out to Alan, I don't know.
I'm referring to Alan's dad, which is true. The academic mentions in the uprising, or the mechanic mentioned in Time Loop. Alan says he barely spoke to his dad, and yet he has a whole speech about him.
Which speech is about him? The one where he talks about how he was a mechanic. That one's true. The one where his father,
the good one.
If he's doing a polemic, Jeremy probably wrote that. That's like my father was a toolmaker, isn't it? It's
yeah,
that.
exactly that.
Your dad wasn't a fucking toolmaker. He worked one weekend in a shop that makes hammers or something. You're going to pretend you've got
He's been to B&Q once.
Yeah, I don't think that you can trust everything that Alan says in that way. But I think his off-camera stuff about my dad, doesn't like being a mechanic. I think that's probably true. That's a great question, though.
Would you guys do the quotation game DLC version on stream? If yes, I'll be trying my best to finish it so you can play it by February. It'd be nice if we could get everybody, but I'd have a go. We'd suck at it. If you remember that we don't remember anything about the game.
Yeah, we were very bad at it. If you could make it a little easier this time, could you like make us look good this time?
Yeah.
Didn't it make us look like we didn't know what we were talking about, like we were imitators of ourselves? Imitators.
And 6 months have passed since then, and that means about 3 years more of my memory is gone.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, yes, but yes, I'm always up for that. Oh, who's saying Claire? Hello. Says Clem. Oh, Claire's here. Hi, Claire.
Hello, Claire.
We've been discussing your character this evening. Nice of you to join us for the last.
I don't know if you were here, Claire, but could someone post a link to the calendar? If you haven't seen this, Claire, it's brilliant. There's some excellent.
Claire, at your work,
excellent calendar.
You probably have like a really good printer that could print this thing double-sided, copies of it for like you and me and Alex and maybe Den, possibly Andy.
I think we're about to wrap up in a sec, DJ.
Oh yes, but I'd like to keep my job. Yeah, there is that. Damn.
Fair enough.
Well, I wonder if
have a look though, Claire. It's great. It's a really
have a look.
Good,
it is amazing. Yeah, I'm going to send it over to. I'm going to show it to Sarah as well tomorrow. That is a little masterpiece. That you should all be very chuffed with yourselves. That's made my evening. Right.
Yeah.
We are going to have to wrap up here though, because I have another thing at 7 and I haven't eaten, so I do need to have some food. Claire saw it on Discord. Wicked. Thank you to all the artists who worked on that calendar.
Yeah, it's beautiful, guys. It's so cool that you're spending so much time making something
so beautiful
to do with our game that's 3 years old now or something. So yeah, it's awesome. And that you guys come and hang out still.
Yeah, it's so nice that you all come and hang out with us. The next stream will be at 5 again, because I've got rehearsals beginning in February for the next play. 5 o'clock on February the 2nd. So we will see you then. I think
we'll see you then.
When do you start with those hospital?
Yeah, I start on the 20th, and I'm in the office, so I'm not sure if I will make it for a 5 o'clock, but I'm sure we can arrange something.
Might start at 5:30. We'll let you know on the day.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know,
figure it out.
brilliant.
Lovely to chat to you,
Excellent.
Jay. And
Lovely to see you, Al. As always, yeah,
as
brilliant.
always, yeah.
And
All right.
see you whenever the next. I think we've
See
got
you.
an apes night
I
fairly
think we're
soon.
next this week or next week. Next week, I
I
think.
think it's next Wednesday. Yeah, yeah,
Beautiful.
fantastic.
Looking forward to it. All right.
Excellent. All right,
Lovely to
love.
see you all.
See you later.
Bye,
Bye bye, all
friends.
you lovely people. Bye bye,
Bye.
Miss Ratcliffe.